I think it's difficult for us to show in any leadership experiences the humanity that we possess when we're in that leadership position. I happened to listen to another episode of yours, and you talked about a change of command, and your 3 year old did something quite unexpected. But how did you turn that into an opportunity to allow your troops to see your humanity?
Yeah. It's funny. The things we learn from our kids, right? My very first squadron command, I was taking command of a unit. It was about 150 airmen. This was my first opportunity to really lead, kind of set the example. I, again, put a lot of pressure on myself because I had this idea of what I thought I should be as a leader and how I should act, how people should view me, which was more like this tough exterior, combat proven fighter pilot. Then my change of command ceremony, which is very formal, happens before command. Big group of people watching. My husband and my son were down there in the front row. My team, my unit was in formation. I'm up on stage with A-10 in the background, just a big formal event. And about, I don't know, 15 minutes into the ceremony or so, I'm looking down at my son and I can tell he is just like totally bored out of his mind. So I give him like the quick little smile, and then he looks up at me and then he stands up. I'm like, oh no, what are you doing? So my husband and I are kind of doing this like parental silent communication thing where I'm looking at him thinking, "You should probably do something." And he's looking at me thinking, I'm not going to do anything because we could have a full blown meltdown like right here in front of everybody. So I look again at my son, and at this point, he's now taking a few steps, like getting closer and closer to the stage. Like he thinks he's invisible, like nobody sees him, but yet I can see him very clearly. But now I'm kind of in this, I'm getting nervous about what my team is thinking. I'm nervous about what they think about me as a commander. I don't even know what to think at this point. My son ends up like making his way to the stage, and I think he might actually like just sit down. And instead, he climbs up on the stage and then hops up right in my lap. And I am like, "Oh, no." I mean, there's part of me that like the mom in me is like, "This is cute." The fact that he wants to be with me is so heartwarming. And then there's the commander of me that is like, "Oh, what is my team thinking? What are they thinking of this new commander who can't even control their 3-year-old son and is supposed to lead 150 people?" And then I kind of have this realization in the moment of, you know what? Yes, I'm a commander, but I'm also a mom. I'm also a wife. I'm a pilot. I'm all of these things. And it is important for my team to see me for who I am. That's that human side of leadership. But I was still honestly nervous about what my team was thinking about the whole thing. And the next day, I took some time to walk around, just go to the different shops and talk to my airmen. And the one thing that came up in every discussion was my son getting up on my lap because people saw that as like the human side of me. Like I'm not just this combat proven fighter pilot, tough leader, no personality. Now I'm human. Like I have my own challenges. I certainly not perfect. I don't have all the answers. In some way, that moment with my son climbing up on my lap totally connected me with my team in a way that I don't think would have happened otherwise. But my took my 3-year-old son to teach me to just what be who you are. That's really what your team wants from you. And I saw it through and through that just being me and showing that human side of leadership is really what connected me with the members of my team.
Well, I'm sure for them it made you appear much more approachable
Yeah.
than had you reacted differently in that situation.
Yeah. It's like, okay, we might actually be able to connect with her and trust her in a way because now she's like us. She has her own challenges. Right? It makes you approachable. It makes you real, makes you human.